Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Sorry, I can't see without my glasses. I got to start the videos with my glasses so that I can get it going. But another update, video number 8 on my journey to better myself. And today, I wanted to make this video about what it is actually that I am doing to better myself, because you've probably seen all these videos that I have up here now and wondering what is it, what kind of program, what is it that I'm doing. Um, what I'm doing is my mentor is Bob Proctor. I chose him as my mentor because I saw a video, one of his like really early 70s looking videos where it says, who do you know who you are? And that video made a lot of sense to me, and I always go back to it to remind me of the path that I'm on. And I have looked into so much free stuff that Proctor Gallagher has. Proctor Gallagher Institute is called, has for anyone that is willing to better themselves, that is willing to help themselves be a better person. And I read the book uh, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which he endorses. You could get a free ebook on there at the Proctor Gallagher Institute. There's a lot of free stuff there that you can read up on and watch, and videos and stuff. And even here on YouTube, there is so much stuff on here. There's a lot of people on here that are willing to help and like myself speak. But I think that I am taking it a step further by showing you a journal on it. Like, what am I going through all the time? How do I deal with things? And those are the things that I want to share. Those are the things that I want to put out there, so that someone in the same situation might get some help from it. And um, let me explain my day. I get up at 6:15 every morning. I jog. I go jogging. I exercise. I go walking with my wife after I jog. Um, I'm sorry. Let me. Those are activities, but the first thing I do when I get up, uh, I have my cross that I always kiss in the morning. That's the first thing, because I want to be like my God. I know that my God is a loving God, and He's not after me. Um, I know that He helps me in every possible way if I let Him. And that's the kind of stuff that you have to get into your mind. That you got to get away from negativity. You got to find a way, because it's not. It's easy to say, but my wife is always, how do you think positive? How do you think positive? Well, practice. I practice a lot. Repetition. If you pick up Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, man, the instructions seem a little weird. They're like far fetched. You're like, this stuff ain't gonna work. But let me tell you something. I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 months now, and proof is in the pudding. It works. It really does work when you work it. You gotta want it. If you gotta have that desire. You gotta. I woke up one day and I said, that's it. That's enough. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of feeling this way. And I realized, I thought really hard, and I said, man, my way is not working. I always end up with the same results if I try to treat things the way I know how, automatically, whatever's easiest. But whatever's easiest for me is anger, frustration, confusion, um, get all excited for nothing. So I got to learn to fly at a level plane, and keep myself in the middle. If I go too high, I need to calm myself down so that I can think straight. And there are instructions in the Think and Grow Rich book that I implement in my life every morning. I every morning and every night is that note that they tell you to write. What it gives you purpose. It gives you what you know. I Let me just read it real quick. I have it here handy for you. Um, it's nothing grand, but it's what works for me. So that's what I'm trying to say. That the foundation, pretty much the basics are the same, but you have to implement what you want in your life. Like I am gonna my example here, and sorry, I gotta put on my glasses. But I this is my note to myself every day. This is what I remind myself with every day. I am making I this is what they tell you to project, and what you want, your dreams, what you really love to do, what you want to do in your life, the rest of your life. I started that on the first video. As you travel with me, you will see. You'll see how what I'm talking about. But this is what I do and if you read the book, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Reading is good for you. Reading out loud is even better. Um, this is my note. I am making $100,000 a year by July 26, 2019. I help people better themselves. I give and do services that put a smile on people's faces by life coaching and mentoring. I also do affiliate work on the side to provide for my family. But I'm not one of these super affiliates. I'm trying to make a little money on the side. I'm not scamming anybody. I'm not doing everything that Think and Grow Rich book tells you have to do in a positive way. Everything is about truth and honesty and being positive, because that's what pays off at the end. If you're persistent with that, it will pay off. You got to try it to believe it. You got to. But anyway, let me run through it real quick again. I am making $100,000 a year by July 26, 2019. I help people better themselves. I give and do services that put a smile on people's faces, life coaching and mentoring. I also do affiliate work on the side to provide for my family. And how am I going to achieve this? I wrote to myself to study hard and proficient in those areas, becoming knowledgeable of being a life coach mentor. That means learning everything, doing all I have to do in order to get to where I'm going. It doesn't just land on your lap. There's sacrifice with everything. You have to give up something in order to get something else. There's a plus and a positive to the whole universe. So anyway, not to get off track, to study hard in those areas, becoming knowledgeable of being a life coach mentor and master affiliate marketing. I have to learn it if I'm going to do it. Computers are the future. That's my notes to myself. And then I wrote at the end to see, believe, feel, and live it in your mind, and do it. And physical reality. Act like I am a mentor. Act like who I am supposed to be in order to help other people. With anger issues and with frustration and no patience, how do I help anyone? I got to help myself first before I can help anyone else. So, like I said, since I've been through this before, I feel like this is a second chance for me. And I have to do it right. I have to show and lead by example that patience, love, being understanding, caring, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes, turning it around 180 degrees so that you can look at it differently, so that you can feel the other side of what it is that you are so angry about. Because usually when you're angry, you're hurt. It's pain. You're hurt about something, whether it's even doing something because you can't get it right. It frustrates you and you're hurt by that because you can't accomplish that. So it kind of like lets you down. You put expectations so high, and then when you're let down, you feel bad, and I had a really great experience today where I got to that point. I got to the essence of losing my mind. I mean, just flipping, and that anger was like right there, ready to come out. But I was able to recognize it I was able to stop it. And wow, wow. Like I say, the results speak for themselves. I can't emphasize how much it really does work. I can't emphasize how much that if what you put into it, you will get out. You just got to be willing to do it. And like I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. I have learned that, I can only help you if you're willing to listen and give it a try, because new ideas and doing are like a new model for me. I that's what I have to do. There is no other choice, because I have been through it already, and I know that there is no other way. The only way is the right way, the true way, the honest way, with integrity, with good intent, with a kind and understanding heart. Man, there's nothing I cannot do. Nothing. Nothing. So I try to stay busy all day. I do a lot of things. I do quite a lot. Like I said, I do affiliate work on the side. I'm taking courses to become a life coach and mentor. Um, and that keeps me out of trouble. Staying busy does keep, I love being busy, especially when I'm doing the things I love. And when you find the things you love, and man, it's, you got to experience this. It's wonderful. It's what I have been looking for. It's a fulfillment in my life. I have more meaning than ever, and I wake up with that attitude every day. And wow, it was just, I'm so in shock. I'm like in shock that I was able to stop the pain, stop putting myself through that, stop belittling myself, and be, that I used to say I want to be like a hero. I want to have superpowers and save the world. Well, now this is the way I can save the world. So I and one key thing I want to say. Uh, when I got angry today, uh, that energy that was coming out when I get hurt and then turns into anger because I let myself down, there's a lot of energy there. There is like a ball of fire in that anger. And what I did was I was, since I was able to get out of it because I recognized it, I turned it around. And just like I say, I have to turn this around. I have to turn whatever negativity comes into my mind, I have to turn it around and see what good I can get out of it. So I did that. And it was like my superpower. It was like, it felt like a superpower. It felt like I was powerful, that I could do what I needed to do. So, man, it's awesome. And it's great. I gotta say that, through the ups and downs, is, man, it's worth it. It's worth every down I have been going through since I started this. So I hope you get something out of this, because it's the way. People say, "Oh, what's the way to, show me the way?" Here's the way. If you keep watching me and following what I do and dig into my stuff, I mean, if all that stuff inspired me, why can't it inspire you? I just believe that, and want you to have the same. I want to spread that love. So there you go. You can have a little bit and free. You don't have to pay, especially if you're a fellow like me, regular Joe, just trying to make it. And I'm not rich with money, but I'm rich with everything else. And I hope that that will help. The richness in that will help all of you. So be kind to one another and give people food for life. Have a good one. Take care. Sorry, I forgot. Just my ending. God bless, and uh, I always say, give people food for life. I want to give people food for thought that will help them in their life. So I'm just here to help. Love to all, and God bless. Be kind to one another. Have a wonderful day.